Right, let's shift focus to Paras Defense. It's up above 8% in today's trade, and this comes after the positive numbers in the second quarter. We are joined by Amit Mahajan, who's the director at Paras Defense and Space Technologies. All right, Amit, many congratulations. You've got a good showing when it comes to the performance and the numbers. Key discussion points to get some more matter on how the performance has been and the way forward from you. So the Q2 FY26 results also show that your optics and optronics growth remained flat YOY. Expected shift in contribution and mix from this segment from here on, or will this be the normalization that you're looking at for going forward of the performance?
Firstly, thank you for having me over. Good afternoon. I will first answer your second question and then I'll go to the first one. Optics and optronic systems contribution to the revenue of the company is going to grow from whatever we see today or whatever we've been seeing for so many days. The projected opportunities that we have are largely skewed in favor of optics. I'm not taking any credit away from my other division, but other division, the inflection point is linear in nature. The inflection point in front of optics business is exponential. And that's the kind of growth I am expecting optics to start influencing the revenue in the coming months, if not years. So that is the positive trend. It also influences the profitability to a large extent, and hence it is going to be a great profitable years to come as optics starts doing more revenues. At the same time, I also want to give you a slight focus that the other division, which otherwise used to have a relatively low profitability, has shown better improvement in profitability, even in spite of being in competitive zone. So again, there is all the reasons for us to smile. So this is as far as that is concerned.
All right.
Now, looking at the business perspective, this company is not a quarter-to-quarter company, and I would maintain that even if I am having a good quarter like this. But what happens is the reason for performance always will be two factors. One, the order on hand, because then the ball is in my court. And the second is the kind of opportunities a particular company and the positioning of the company for those opportunities. And in these three areas, I think Paras is excelling when it comes to the orders on hand and the kind of opportunities that we have on hand, and our positioning for those opportunities is very, very strong. So the probability of we winning the future orders is also very high. So
all right.
This is the
Amit,
reason
I got your point
performance
on that, and I'll add to that the execution ability is going to add to that momentum. Now, your margin guidance of 27%, what aided the growth and what are the key levers which will lead to this guidance being maintained?
So the nature of business in defense, we need to realize, is changing. When I'm saying there is an improvement in margin of defense electronics or defense engineering vertical of ours, this is currently doing more than 55% revenue of the company. Now, when I'm seeing I'm no more doing development projects alone. There is a development segment which is happening within the defense engineering. But at the same time, I'm doing repetitive business. I'm doing larger quantities of the same system where I can improvise and optimize my processes, improve my profitability, at the same time, improve my quality of product. So this is the change that you are seeing in Indian manufacturing for defense, that now you have long-term visibility of business. At the same time, you're more production-centric kind of business you can expect.
Right. Very good points made there, Amit, about the whole defense sector. It gives a good view for a sector which has been really catching all the attention this year. Now, order pipeline, you'd mentioned a lot about the order wins and the opportunities that you have. And can you give us a sense of what is your current order book and what is the target and expected order book going forward for this financial year?
So I've always mentioned that our order book, by the end of this financial year, we will close somewhere around 1,200, 1,500 in spite of delivering whatever we are expected to deliver. So our current order book, in spite of delivering an H1 performance, is still close to 1,000 crores. Now, there is a slight reason for us to smile is because about 200 crores of this is for anti-drone application, right? So it is for an anti-drone application, and the effort that we were trying to do in this particular segment is now taking shape. Now the future is becoming more and more clear, and now we can expect contributions in this dimension of our business, which is relatively newer as compared to others. So now this is also picking up. So the visibility that I have for order inflow, the space programs, the laser programs, all of this gives me a opportunity size in excess of 2,500 crores.
Right. So also, Amit, there are opportunities emerging in the submarine periscopes. Are you aiming for 30 to 36 periscopes, and what is the opportunity over there?
The periscope product has become our flagship product. It is not just a sense of business that we are trying to do here, but it is also a sense of national pride, according to us, that we have come out with a product like this. The pipeline, you are right there. I want to be a little conservative, but this pipeline is realistic, what you mentioned, and we are aiming for that. And the product is completely homegrown, so we are excited that we should be able to do justice to all the opportunities that are there. I am also given to understand that this opportunity may only increase from here on.
All right, more opportunity there, but high value opportunity of 6,000 crores in optics versus the near term view. How do you put the opportunities in optics currently?
So the optics opportunities are humongous. Means if I just have to talk about them, then I will dwarf the opportunities that I have in defense engineering side. But when you say 6,000, there are electro-optic systems that we have partnered with an Israeli company named as Controp. Now, the one single product of that company has a uh, application into very many projects, totaling to more than 5,000 units being sold. And this is where, one system, multiple quantities, and long term business. This is the nature which is going to completely revolutionize the Indian defense industry, and so it is doing it with us. Now, apart from this one product, there are very many opportunities in the space area for related to optics. So one which is with ISRO, the other one which is non-ISRO. Now, all of these opportunities, even if I club it together, only optics would go to more than 2,000 crores by themselves. So it is huge.
Yeah, so that's a great space, but also outlook on the counter drone solutions. Very quickly,
So,
Amit.
like I mentioned to you, counter drone solutions have now picked up steam, and with this confidence of the customer levying on us, and the moment we deliver, this only just opens the floodgates for us, and that's something that we want. We are prepared for strategically and financially, but from our happiness quotient, we are still taking it a little easy. We want to perform, we want to deliver. Our proof of concepts have played well when it comes to field trials. So we want to deliver these systems, the orders that we have on hand, and then next year seems to be very, very glorious.
All right, all the best for that, Amit. Great chatting with you. Thanks so much for joining us.